everyone, it's Georgie here from The Royal Bride. I just wanted to have a quick chat with you all about your wedding day. I did a little poll earlier today to ask where you are having your weddings, and so far 100% of you have said that you're having them on a private property. So I'm assuming that you're meaning in a marquee or in a shed somewhere, maybe just in the garden, you know, weather permitting, fingers crossed that you all have the loveliest day. What I wanted to talk to you about though is event coordinators. So when you book with a venue, function centre in a town or something, a coordinator will be included in your package. And so a coordinator is someone that runs the day. They check up with caterers, with wait staff, they communicate well with your MC to make sure that everything happens on time. So what are you going to do if you have this on your own property and you don't have an event coordinator? A lot of you tell me that you're asking friends or a family member to make sure everything runs smoothly, and that is fine, although you have to consider the impact on their experience. They are coming for your wedding, and some people completely love this and they are in their element, but you can't expect that just because someone says yes, they're 100% happy with it. So, the Royal Bride offers event coordination or on-the-day coordination. What we do is we meet with you a couple of weeks out and we go through a tick and flick list to make sure that you've got everything in order. And it's good to do it a couple of weeks out just in case you've missed something. There's plenty of time to quickly organise, you know, extra plates or extra cups or something like that. Extra staff even. So we do that a couple of weeks out, and then we also, on that same day, organise your run sheet. And so that is the times that everything is going to happen. The run sheet will go from the start of the day when your hair and makeup arrive, right through to the end of the night when the last bus leaves or the venue's shut down. And what I do as the coordinator is I make sure on the day that everything sticks to plan, everything runs to plan, to that timesheet. So we sit down for a couple of hours and really nut through it to make sure it's going to work perfectly for you and your ears. I turn up on your wedding day and make sure everyone runs to this timesheet. So I'm there from first thing in the morning to when your hair and makeup come, making sure that all the vendors are arriving on time, they're not lost, I can give them directions because obviously you've given me directions to get there in the first place. And then I help with the setting up because you don't need to be setting up. You are getting beautified, you're relaxing, you know, you're enjoying with your girlfriends the best day of your life. Guests are arriving to your reception area, and what I'm doing is I am making sure that caterers are putting out canapes at the right time, that the bar staff are serving the right drinks, the right amount of drinks, that they're cleaning up the rubbish so that any breakages are being looked after, that anyone that needs attending to for first aid is being looked after. I have a first aid kit and it goes with me everywhere. And then I'm helping your MC know when to move people into the marquee or into the shed, and also helping people move into the tent. This can be like herding cats, but it's fun. That's why I'm there. It's not something that you need to worry about, and you won't be worrying about it anyway because you'll be on cloud 9 by this point. You're just married and it's time to party. After that is dinner. Typically it's a sit down meal. I make sure everything's running to time. We want to get the food out, eaten, packed away so we can enjoy some speeches. Then I'll make sure with your MC that everything is ready to go for cutting of the cake, a first dance. And then by that stage, what I'm doing is I'm monitoring your tea and coffee station, making sure that's up to scratch. I'm checking with the bar that everyone there has had a rest, they've eaten, and they're ready to keep going. Making sure with the caterers that the wedding cake is being looked after the way that you have told me you want it looked after. So whether you want it served up for your guests or if you want to keep that top layer for the first christening, I'm going to make sure that that is what they do. We don't want them to serve up that top layer if that's not what you want. And then once all that's taken care of, what I'm doing is I'm just monitoring the crowd and the event, making sure everything is going smoothly. If someone has a question, they're coming to me and they're not bothering you on your big day. They're not bothering your parents. It's their time to celebrate as well. Not bothering your bridal party. You know, they're going to have had way too many champagnes to need to think about any questions. So, if you would like to book an event coordinator like myself, you can send me a direct message on Instagram or Facebook, or you can send me an email, theruralbride@gmail.com.